Hey, welcome to It's All About the Hunt. I'm Nate, and today it's going to be a comic haul. Let's go. It's been a little while since I've done one of these comic hauls. I haven't really been buying too many comics recently. My attention kind of waned into trading cards for a little while. The Final Fantasy set was huge. I love it. Still want to buy more of it. Spider-Man just dropped for Magic the Gathering. I did pick some up. I'll rip some of those soon. We went on vacation over the summer, and I went around. I hit up comic shops too, right? When I'm in different areas, I like to check them out because that's like my jam. So I picked up some books, mainly just the things that catch my eye, right? So this is actually like 5 different shops. Pop culture comics, I've talked about them in my other videos because I got some toys as well, but I did get some comics. This is actually a couple different comic shops mixed in here. And the first one is not theirs. So the top 2 books I actually picked up at a little shop, Arkham Games in Pittsburgh. Cool little shop. They told me they were moving, but I hit up the shelf, the new shelf, saw a couple of J. Scott Campbell covers. So I saw these sitting there. Grabbed the Mary Jane and the Rogue, of course, 2 staples, 2 characters that I definitely like to collect. Picked up a Vampy Amanda Connor variant cover. Now this is going to one of my buddies. He collects up. He's only got one left, the Dave Stevens homage. And if I see things that are like somebody tells me that they're looking for, I try to look out for them. And then I hit up another shop. It was called Clayton's Collectibles. They had some cards. They had some comics as well. So the next couple books were all from their bins. And you know, I like to hunt sometimes, and I just dug through them. They only had like 2 short boxes, but I grabbed the Totally Awesome Hulk, Deadpool 15. It's just got a pretty dope Scotty Young cover with Carnage as Deadpool and Spider-Man hanging out with him. I do dig some of Scotty Young's stuff when he does like the normal sized characters. Doctor Strange and the Sorcerer Supreme #3. This has the origin of the Demon Rider, and first appearance, she later becomes Spirit Rider or something. Pittsburgh Comic Show is coming up Sunday, November 23rd, if anybody's interested. Little flyer in there. I picked up some of these at a flea market for $1 a piece. So a couple G.I. Joe books, $78.59, and then they had a Marvel Superhero Secret Wars #1 for $1. I was like, yeah, why not? Let's see, what's this one? Sure, you can see where my head was at with this one. So Lost Fantasy Image Comics #1. It's the 3rd printing, so I'm sure the first printing I think had the same cover, but it's got that Final Fantasy vibe. And when I saw it, I was just like, yeah, I'll pick that up too. I was on the Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy kick, so it just kind of fit in, right? Got a Jeff the Landshark #1. I just thought the cover was awesome. This is the Comics Closet up in Shrewsbury, and I actually picked up a couple Dingus Egg and a Spell Blast. I know they're a little rough around the edges, but when I see like, you know, beta stuff sitting around, or one of them was beta, I forget what the other one was. Maybe they were both betas. But when I see these, you know, I try to grab them every once in a while. You don't see too much of the old stuff in shops. And this was the last shop that I went to, and it was a few just blank covers. So I grabbed a Batman blank, Jeff the Landshark blank, thought it would be a fun one to draw, and a Shredder blank, another one that I think is going to be real fun to draw one. So I grabbed these, and it was from a comic shop called Collector's Corner in Parkville, Maryland, and I heard that, and unfortunately the owner, Randy, just recently passed away, so rest in peace, buddy. That was a great shop. It is still running. It is still open as of right now. As far as I know, they're keeping it going. It was just, it's like an awesome spot. When I first started out doing comics, this was back in 2005, 2006. I found his shop, and it was like an old little shop on Hartford Road. And then it transitioned into as it is now. He was one of the first people that put us up for free comic book days. He let GCP Comics come set up. We were outside drawing. I was drawing. Tony was talking comics. Everybody was talking comics. It was great. We were getting stuff out there. Met some of my, you know, people that are just really good friends now that through that store. So it's it's kind of a sad day in the comic world, but I know it's going to keep going on. So speaking of comics though, and drawing comics, where I've been absent in the drawing game, it's because I've been working on Wolfsbane. So I'm going to give you guys a little preview of my newest book. You're not going to get all the context, but you'll see. And that final page, that's where the money is. I think I took some of the pages out in the middle. I jumped around. So I did film the whole thing, but I don't think I want to give the whole thing out, because why would you buy it? Wolfsbane issue 2 is coming up soon. On the inking, lettering, all the fun stuff. Thank you guys so much for checking this out. If you want to see more of my collecting journey, make sure you stop back by and subscribe to this channel. Click that button. Oh, it's somewhere in here anywhere. Click that button if you don't mind. It's down below. Thank you guys so much. And if you like this, please also let me know. Make sure you leave comments down below. What's your newest pickups in the comic world? What story should I be reading? I've been out for a little while, so it's kind of hard to just jump into random books. And, you know, $5 cover price, $6 cover price is kind of tough to just buy into a lot of different books anymore. But, you know, let me know. Let me hear what you guys got. Thanks again for checking this out. I'm Nate. This was It's All About the Hunt, and I'll catch you on the next hunt.